Hello guys, in today's video we're going to check out the top 5 best HP laptops in the market for this year. I made this list based on my personal opinion and I tried to list them based on their price, quality, durability and more. To see the price and find out more information about these laptops, you can check out the description below. Also make sure you subscribe to stay up to date with the latest technology reviews. Okay, so let's get started with the video. At number 5, it's the HP EliteBook 745 G5. The HP EliteBook 745 G5 has a 14-inch display and it's equipped with all powerful components for your daily needs. We'll talk more about those in the coming sections. Let's get straight into the action and reveal what makes this laptop so special. Design-wise, this particular model is slim, compact and lightweight with just 1.48 kilograms. It's available in black and adds a vibrant shine to the exterior. To start off about the features, it's important to mention that this laptop comes with a fingerprint scanner that enhances the security as well as the convenience. In addition, it has an HP Premium Collaboration keyboard, which is spill resistant with drain and a click pad with multi-touch gesture support. Meanwhile, it comes with Windows 10 operating system pre-installed for you. The 745 G5 is designed with a compact screen size of 14 inches, along with a diagonal FHD IPS anti-glare LED backlit display. It has a full HD display resolution of 1920 by 1080 pixels, so as you can see, you'll really be well supplied with accurate and stunning colours. However, let's talk about performance. The HP EliteBook 745 G5 is built with AMD Ryzen 7 quad-core 2700U processor, with a clocking speed of 2.2 GHz. In addition, it has an integrated graphics processor from AMD Radeon Vega. Furthermore, it's supported by an 8GB DDR4 RAM type that works at the maximum speed of 2400 MHz. When it comes to connectivities, aside from the standard ports, it has Bluetooth V 4.2, an SD card reader, and a wireless LAN 802.11 Ethernet port. Moreover, the HP EliteBook 745 G5 laptop has a 3-cell lithium-ion battery that gives it a better backup, means that you can rely on the battery for a few hours of continuous work, up to 6 hours in fact. But of course, all of that depends on how you use it. Finally, the laptop stores all the files, folders and multimedia in a 256 SSD that also contributes to make the laptop lightweight. To conclude, if you're looking for a laptop that can perform pretty much everything you'd intend for it, we recommend you consider this unit, since it rarely offers more value than the price would convey. At number 4, it's the HP Pavilion 15. While HP's Omen line is designed for gamers with unlimited budgets, bargain hunters can find a more reasonably priced option that's suitable for gamers in the company's mainstream line, Pavilion. It includes this unit, appropriately called the Gaming Model 15. When it comes to the design, at first sight, this laptop clearly looks like part of a gaming rig, with beveled corners, lime green accents, thin screen bezels, and an aggressive rear grillework. It's appropriately edgy, while at the same time keeping everything fairly tight and compact. The chassis features a wide speaker grille above the keyboard, with green keyboard backlighting further upping the aspect of a gamer-centric appearance. In addition, a very large touchpad fills a good chunk of the palm rest. Conjointly, it's attractive rig equipment that has just the right level of illumination and brazenness to make a statement when gaming in a group. But now let's talk about features. An important point to mark is definitely the audio. Coming from Bang & Olufsen, there's plenty of power behind the Pavilion speaker subsystem. As I mentioned before, the keyboard layout is slim but snappy. Its bright backlighting helps to make things more visible in dim playing conditions, and it also has a solid layout, with the exception of the half-size up and down arrow keys, which could prove problematic for some users. Moving on, this screen is crisp and accurate in its color reproduction, but only average in brightness. When it comes to the performance, this laptop is one of the more fully loaded budget machines in this roundup, including a 2.2 GHz Core i7-8750H CPU, 16GB of RAM, and dual hard drives comprising a 1TB traditional drive and a 128GB SSD. Graphics on the 15.6-inch screen are powered by an NVIDIA GeForce GTX 1050 Ti GPU. Considering the connectivity ports, they include 3 standard USB ports, 1 USB-C port, HDMI output, a full-size Ethernet socket, and an SD card reader. That's a very solid configuration that should allow any gamer to connect all his needed peripherals without having to resort to an external USB hub. Last but not least, the battery life can last up to 5 hours of usage, but again, it all depends on how you use it. Overall, this laptop falls into the budget gaming category, and if you're looking for something similar, then this would be your answer. At number 3, it's the HP Spectre 13T. The HP Spectre 13 is an outstanding ultra-portable option since it's both ultra-thin and light. You'll probably forget that you're carrying it around. Design-wise, this unit boasts a carbon fibre and aluminium chassis, which makes it sturdy, and it barely flexes more than a single millimetre when put under pressure, yet it's gorgeous with classy shiny gold detailing on the hinge and back edge of the 13-inch laptop. Each of the chiclet-style keys is independently outlined in gold with gold lettering. Surprisingly, considering the speakers are placed at either side, the keyboard feels vast. There's also a decent amount of travel and feedback, implementing a good touch typing feel. In addition, the smooth touchpad is likewise impressive, and while it is a little on the small side and can definitely be a bit bigger, you shift the keyboard up slightly, it does the job well. Considering the connectivities with a device as gorgeously slim as this, you shouldn't really be all that amazed to find it's a bit narrowing when it comes down to the ports and connections. At the back of the device, you've got just one USB 3.1 Type-C port and two Thunderbolt USB 3.1 Type-C ports. For your information, there are no wired network options here, so regularly you'll have to stick with wireless and Bluetooth 4.2 if you want to get connected to the internet. But now, let's talk about the performance. This particular model is armed with a dual-core 2.5 GHz Intel Core i7-7500U processor paired with 8GB of RAM. The Corning Gorilla Glass 13-inch 1920 by 1080 IPS display is positively outstanding, especially for a laptop as thin as this. In addition, at max brightness, the HP Spectre 13 dishes out 304.2 CDM², which makes the display perfectly usable both indoors and out. Finally, battery life is pretty decent, lasting 6 hours, which I think is more than enough for a laptop of this caliber. To conclude, if you're looking for a premium, ultra-portable option that performs as good as it looks, then the HP Spectre 13 is your answer. At number 2, it's the HP Spectre X360 15-inch. The HP Spectre X360 is a gorgeous 2-in-1 laptop that's received a tremendously positive feedback from the users on the market, not only because of its design, but also because of its long battery life and specs that'll let you use it for virtually any purpose. Design-wise, this particular model sports a thin aluminium dark grey body that's followed by shiny gold accents that are present on the edges, the touchpad and the hinges, which in my opinion is an awesome addition, because the aesthetics make this unit look indeed premium. Moving on, the connection ports are composed of a single Thunderbolt 3 port, a USB-C port and an HDMI input positioned on the right, a full-size USB 3.1 port, a speaker grille, a 3.5mm and full-size SD card reader on the left, and so in terms of connections, you shouldn't ever feel restricted. Now let's talk about features. The Spectre X360 is armed with an i7-7500U processor, 16GB of RAM, 512GB SSD, and an NVIDIA GeForce 940 MX graphics card, plus a front-facing HP TrueVision FHD IR web camera. So, as you can see, this unit is doing its job really well for any purpose, whether it's business, casual, or gaming. But what got my attention the most is the 15.6-inch WLED backlit touchscreen with a resolution of 3840 by 2160 pixels, and those who've used this laptop claim that the touchscreen is not only extremely responsive, but it's vivid as well. I think you'll love the visuals you see. For instance, if you're watching movies, you'll notice that the blacks and the whites are really well defined, and if you work with spreadsheets or with text, you won't have any difficulty in reading, which is really good. Finally, the battery life can give you about 8 hours of use, which is pretty good and shows the laptop's quality. Overall, the HP Spectre X360 is worthy of considering because it looks and performs great and you won't regret your decision. At number 1, it's the HP Omen X. The HP Omen X17 is designed for the gamer who truly wants everything, with high-end technology from blazing performance to a full complement of expansion ports. The Omen X has it all. Now let's get into detail and explain what's so special about this laptop. When it comes to the design, HP has done a great job with the construction of this laptop. It has a mix of metal and high-quality plastic that makes the Omen X feel incredibly sturdy, as a result of which there's barely any flex in the body. In addition, you get dozens of customizable LED lights on the lid, at the back, and of course the keyboard. All of them are RGB LEDs, so you'll enjoy customizing them and getting the look that you want. When it comes to connectivity, HP Omen X has a gigabit LAN port, 2 Type-C ports, a mini display port, HDMI, and a USB 3.0 port at the back. The rest of the ports are placed on the sides of the laptop and include 2 more USB 3.0 ports, separate sockets for headphones and a microphone, and an SD card slot. Moving on, the lid is held in place by 2 metal hinges, which gives an interesting semicircle design and gives the illusion of a floating lid. While the lid doesn't tilt too far back, the display has excellent reinforcement. Let's talk about performance. This particular model that we're currently reviewing is armed with a 7th generation i7-7700HQ quad-core, which clocks from 2.8 GHz up to 3.8 GHz, and it's supported by 16GB of RAM and a 256GB SSD. So, as you can see, this laptop is a real beast. Graphics-wise, this unit boasts NVIDIA GeForce GTX 1070, which will allow you to play games that require high-quality graphics at an outstanding FPS rate. Moreover, due to many features and the great performance, you really can't stop talking about this laptop. When it comes to battery life, due to the high performance, this unit can last up to 5 hours of usage, which is pretty good in my opinion. To conclude, the HP Omen X is made with gamers in mind, so if you're looking for a top-notch option that performs as good as it looks, then this is your answer. Thanks for watching. I hope you liked the video. If you found it helpful, please remember to leave a like and subscribe to my channel to see more videos like this in the future. If you have any questions related to these products, you can leave a comment below and I'll get back to you as soon as I can.